Now going on to the business blunder of the day, you have Kroger to pay $1.2 billion for the opioid claim settlement. Now it looks like last Friday they said they agreed to pay $1.2 billion to the U.S. Senate, local governments, and Native American tribes to settle the majority of claims that it fueled the opioid epidemic through lax oversight of the pill sales. Now it looks like Kroger will pay that. I believe, there's no way they could pay it all at once. Because again, we discussed this before on the channel, grocery stores are terrible in terms of profit margins. It's on average 2% profit, which does not leave a lot of room for error. Now, it looks like the settlement would allow for a quote-unquote full resolution of the claims on the behalf of the parties. And they said that in a release ahead of its fiscal Q2 earnings, Kroger is now the largest retail pharmacy chain to announce a nationwide settlement after similar agreements were with Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart last fall. Now, it looks like, of course, the upside of this, like any settlement, is that there's no admission of liability or wrongdoing. So, in terms of optics and publicity, that does look better than going to court and being proven without reasonable doubt that you were malice and you were negligent in these types of situations. That's why you see a lot of settlements in corporate America, partially for that. And then in terms of the people who suffered, there is a benefit of getting paid up front as opposed to, with a settlement, as opposed to if you go to court, depending on the complexities of the court case, it could take months, maybe years, even crazy enough as it might sound, some decades. So it is attractive for certain reasons for both sides of this equation. Now, it looks like they said, quote, Kroger will continue to vigorously defend against any other claims and lawsuits relating to the opioids that the final agreement does not resolve. That was them in a release. And interestingly enough, it's going to be paid over the duration of, 11 years. So interestingly enough, specifically they said they will pay $36 million to the Native American tribes over 11 years. The company actually posted a net loss for the second quarter, and it took that. So it did take that $1.4 billion charge related to the settlements and associated legal fees. Because never forget, win or lose, the lawyers always win. This is why it's such a lucrative career. And interestingly enough, the shares actually went up 4% after the news. Partially because, fascinating enough, when it comes to business, a lot of the things that kill business, whether it's killing a sale as a long sales cycle for a company or just, uncertainty in general, one of the best things you can give is certainty, closure, stability. And now that the thing is put to bed and is settled, there's no more uncertainty of, is this going to cost us $12 billion, $13 billion? Is it going to put us out of business? Now that this particular instance is settled, it's actually not too much of a surprise that the shares shot up about 4% after this news came out. So it'll be interesting to see. Again, it's a hyper-competitive industry, and hopefully they're a little bit more responsible. Again, we don't know all the nuances to the case, and obviously that was a disgustingly morally depraved issue with these pills being pushed, or people, the end users, the consumers, were some not always not told the side effects, not told the issues, and hopefully this is a case and an issue where all sides are happy with the settlement and everyone is able to move forward appropriately. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I know it's ambitious, but trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of September, I think we could do it together. Don't forget to take the time to comment and like the video. I really appreciate the feedback, whether it's making my speech or trying to make my speech slow down a little bit, trying to be a little bit more articulate in the videos. Thanks to you, I was able to bring that more to my attention, put it on my list of things that I'm trying to improve on, or whether it's giving me feedback, whether it comes to the UAW issue, or maybe it's political stats, or maybe just your experience in certain business segments. More data, the better. I'd love to hear your experiences, and I could bring them up next time we talk about them on the show. So don't forget to leave the comments. I greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to tell your friends, tell your families, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.